on this album, you even, kind of nod to the people. I think it's on, maybe it's on Rare, where you say something to the effect of people talking that, I want that old Nas, you know what I mean? And you like, look, this is where I'm at right now. Talk about Nas, the evolution of the guy that we've loved as one of the dominant, greatest MCs of all time, evolving through time to where you are today.
And Ray, I say, they not evolving. They just not evolving the same. Kind of like something for people to hear to go up on, like, yo, you got to evolve. That's just what it's about. If you want to even keep yourself interested in there, you got to evolve with it. That's the only way. That's the only way for me.
But I guess more specifically, you've taken time away, like you've gone 2, 3, 4 years sometimes without putting out an album.
Longer than that.
Yeah. But talk about that evolution. Like, how do you do it? Like, what are you doing as an MC? What are you paying attention to? Who's helping you with that?
I just like changed it, not just evolved in music, just in my life. So I took time off to look at other things, and music is something that I think that I got pretty much together. So when it comes to other things, like if you want to say business, then I had to get that right. So I spent more time on business than music, and that business and doing the business became everything. But money is not my everything anymore. It was coming up. It was everything. But after a while, it's like, okay, I want to do different things. I want to see the world. What does it have to offer? What else can I offer the world? And that took me away from music, but music is still my heart. So I'm just still, I never wanted to get rusty. You know what I mean? So
the competitive MC never wanted to be washed.
Yeah. So, after a few years off, life is good. That was 2012, and the next record probably was 7 years later.
Oh yeah, it was 7 years.
You know what I mean? So I knew I wasn't going to get rusty, but you still thinking like, am I too comfortable? I might be getting too comfortable. Let's get back in the studio.
And so for Nas, to make that transition from like dealing with the personal, dealing with the business, to then clicking that switch to go, let's get back in the studio. At this point, it's just out of love. It's just out of the desire to want to be dope and contribute to hip hop.
My boy Haas, he said, we like John Coltrane and jazz and stuff. He was like, yo, it's like when the pandemic did for you what being in the attic did for John Coltrane when he made Love Supreme. He said he came out of that attic the way you came out of the pandemic with with King's Disease and King's Disease 2.